This speech is going to be by far my most favorite out of all of them. We were told to write about the person who means a lot to us, and I will be writing about my Uncle Brian. He really is an amazing person who I am very lucky to have in my life. He reminds me of the warm, shiny sun because he always stands out and warms everyone's hearts. The reason why this is so special to me is because my uncle deserves to be called out for being the best, and I strongly appreciate all he does for me. It all started on February 4th, 2005, which was my birthday. My uncle was one of the first people to hold me and stayed with me the whole time I was in the hospital. As time went on, we have grown closer, and if I'm being honest, he's like a dad to me. Even though I have moved around my whole life, we've always stayed in contact and continued to form the bond we now have today. Technically, he's not my biological uncle, and there's a story behind it. He married my aunt in 2014, but they've been together since they were little kids. He has been in my life through it all, and at times, he seemed to be closer to me than my actual father. He changed my diapers, was a shoulder to cry on always, and always made sure his nieces and nephews were okay, including everybody else as well. He does have his moments, though, just like all of us, but he immediately would apologize and make up for it. He is the most hardworking man I know. He hardly sits and chills because he always has to make sure that people around him are good. Whether it's their car needing to be fixed or yard work done, he is always on it. He is truly one of a kind. One thing that makes him so special to me is just his personality in general. He's always putting others before himself and would be the type of person that would give you the shirt off his back. He is definitely the coolest, most caring, thoughtful person I have ever met in my life. Some days he'll come home from work exhausted and somebody calls him and they're like, "Can you help me fix my car?" or "Can you help me with this or that?" He will do it. It doesn't matter how tired he is, he's always determined to help other people. And that's another thing I like about him. We have so many memories together, some bad, but mostly all good. I remember when he chased me around the house and when he was trying to go up the stairs, he tripped and fell down them. Another thing I remember is all the times he would pick on me, but it wasn't in a bad way. It wasn't like that niece and uncle type of thing. He treated me as if I was his own kid, and I did live with him and my aunt for a few years, which was probably the best few years of my life. He turned me into the determined and mindful person I am today. I know most people would have written about their moms or their dads, but my uncle is basically a parent to me. I am so thankful to have him in my life because without him, I would be a lost cause. Sometimes the people who you're not blood with are the ones who have the biggest and greatest impact on your life. I'm so grateful to have someone like him in my life. If I'm being honest, I'd probably be a lost cause without him. He has really changed my life for the better. And if I were to go back to like 5 years, from now, the past, I was like just alone. Like I was so different, but now I just feel like I'm a better person, and he's really shaped me into the person I am today, which is good. He really did show me the true meaning of life, and he has always been there for me, even on his worst days. He will forever be appreciated in my heart, always, no matter what.